as if we live in the heaven, then we just land on Sunday morning, I am right. And then after the service, you go back. No, we are here, and we bless the Lord. Are you ready for the word? Yes. Now, the word that the Lord put in my spirit is found in Genesis chapter number 26. I pray that you will capture what the Lord is saying to you and to us as a people. In Genesis chapter number 26, there is this word that the Lord spoke to me. And if you will capture that, you will know that this is the word of the Lord for you. Why do I say that? Because God does not have a watch. God doesn't have a watch, he doesn't have a clock. That means he does not live in time. He lives outside time. And while he's outside time, he looks at time. He has put you and I in time. So you have a beginning, you have an end. Okay, more. So it's like when you are watching soccer. I don't want to use American football. When you are watching soccer and you are up the terraces in the stadium, you look at the football field, you can see all the lines. But the ref does not see all the lines. That's why he needs a linesman to lift up the flag and to say the ball is out. But for us who are up here, we see the ball out even before the ref. The players don't see all the lines, all the lines, all the field. They just see where the ball is. Are we together? Now, in the same way, we are the players, and God is outside. And God being outside, he sees all our lives from the beginning to the end. He knows at this particular time you will be here, and this is what you will need. At this particular time, you will need this. So he knows exactly where you are, and he knows what you need. Therefore, he connected us with Pastor Paul. Connected us with, let me tell you, there are several pastors who have called, asking me to go to their place. And I can't. But when he called, I came. Why? Because there's somebody here who has been praying. Not praying that Mark would come, but you have been praying that God will speak to you. You have been praying that God would come into your situation. You had no idea that Mark was in America. You had no idea that there was a connection between me and Paul. But you are praying to God. You are talking to God. And when you talk to God, God hears. And he answers in his own ways. So how has he answered your prayers? He has answered your prayers by connecting the two of us and the pastor saying, come. And I came. I was able to change my itinerary and come. Because God purposed that when I come, I will give you his word. And when you capture that word, it will work for you. It will bring change in your situation. Don't be like Zechariah. You know, remember Zechariah? Zechariah, the father of John the Baptist. That guy had been praying for a child for a long time with his wife. They prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed until they forgot. When the answer came, the angel actually himself came and told Zechariah, Zechariah, your prayers have been answered. You are going to have your wife Elizabeth is going to have a baby. And Zechariah looks at the angel and says, you have not seen that old lady of late. If you had seen that old lady, you would not be saying what you are saying. And the angel has to tell Zechariah, shut up. And the guy had to be super rude. Now don't be like Zechariah. Know this, that your prayers have been answered. God has heard your cry. So he put, now when God purposes to answer your prayer and to use Mark, what does he do? Paul says, come. And I say, I'm coming. Then I say, okay, Lord, I'm going. What am I going to tell your people? What am I going to tell the people in St. Louis? Then the Lord puts a word. A word.